Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Real Time, where we talk about the movies we like.
And the ones we don't.
I'm Tyler,
And I'm Molly.
and to celebrate the release of this week's Black Panther Wakanda Forever, we're going to take a look at the original Black Panther movie.
Yep.
Released in 2018 and directed by Ryan Coogler, this was Black Panther, the story of T'Challa, the King of Wakanda, who just recently has come to the throne and has to deal with the new arrival of some family secrets that he didn't know about.
Yep.
That's the most cinematic I can make it sound without going off of the actual synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
That may actually be the more or less the actual synopsis. I'm not sure.
Probably. I have no idea.
So, Black Panther, of course, stars the late Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa. Chadwick Boseman, of course, passed away 2 years ago in August of 2020 from colon cancer. He'd been battling that for 4 years at a time, which is crazy to think about because he was filming this, Infinity War, Endgame, and What If, all while struggling with stage 4 colon cancer.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And nobody knew about it. Like, only like his doctors, of course, and his very close family knew anything about what he was going through. And it's just astonishing what he was able to do.
Yeah. Because these are action movies. It takes a lot out of you.
And granted, there's stunt men and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
there's that, but still.
But still, he's got to do some of it. More than maybe what a...
He still needs to
war
be
movie.
in shape for the role.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we will not be seeing him in Wakanda Forever for, as we said before, but we won't be seeing T'Challa at all. They decided to not recast him at all. I'm of the opinion that maybe they should have recast, but let's see how this goes going forward.
We'll see.
It would be nice to see someone else in the role, but Chadwick Boseman was really great in the role, so it would be a very hard act to follow.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's just like, how do you just follow up from his what he did? You can't. Also in the movie is Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger, T'Challa's cousin, Lupita Nyong'o as Nakia, T'Challa's ex-girlfriend, and then
Turned girlfriend.
yeah,
I guess.
she's in spy work and all that stuff in the movie. Denai Guerra as Okoye, the basically the leader of the military of Wakanda. Martin Freeman as Everett Ross, a CIA agent who became friends with T'Challa in their previous appearances in Captain America: Civil War. Daniel Kaluuya as W'Kabi, a friend of T'Challa turned enemy. Letitia Wright as Shuri, T'Challa's very intelligent little sister. Winston Duke as his rival turned ally, M'Baku, known in the comics as Man-Ape. You can see why they didn't go with that route in this movie.
Yeah.
Sterling K. Brown as Njobu, Killmonger's father and T'Challa's uncle. Angela Bassett as T'Challa's mother, Queen Ramonda. Forrest Whitaker as Zuri, sort of like a shaman or some sort of religious leader in the movie.
Yeah.
Andy Serkis as Ulysses Claw. In the comics, Claw was sort of T'Challa's main arch enemy, like his Joker, so to say.
So it's kind of surprising that they killed him off so early in the movie.
Well, first of all, spoiler
Sorry.
alert.
And then I pronounced movie as Murphy. So
True. That is a little weird that they would do that.
yeah.
But on the other hand, Claw did have an appearance in Avengers: Age of Ultron before this movie.
Oh, I didn't
So-
see that one.
We're not going this isn't Claw's first appearance right off the bat, and he's getting axed off.
I did not know that. I apologize. I do not like the Avengers movies, so sorry.
Although he doesn't really have a big role in that movie. He just he has vibranium, and then Ultron steals it from him. And you know that prosthetic arm he had in this movie?
Yeah.
Ultron cut off that arm.
Oh, okay. Now I know.
Florence Kasumba as Ayo. She's a member of the Dora Milaje, the Royal Guard of Wakanda. There's one more actor in this movie that I need to talk about, and that would be, as soon as I get to him on the IMDb page. You know, no, I don't need to. Well, no, actually, no. There's two actors. John Connie comes back as T'Challa's father, T'Chaka, the former king of Wakanda, and John Connie's real life son plays the younger version of T'Chaka in the flashbacks.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So, Black Panther.
Yep.
Now, this was an important movie for the MCU for a few reasons. One, it better established the world of Wakanda going forward. It was important for when it came to diversity. This wasn't the first movie starring a black superhero. This wasn't the first movie starring a mostly black cast, but this was one of the first movies to do both of that and make absolute bank. You know, this movie made $700 million in the U.S. alone.
That's a lot of money.
And over $1 billion worldwide. You know, it made several amounts of money. And okay, so full disclosure, I'm not exactly what you would call a liberal. Just putting that out there before I say any of this.
Oh boy.
But I do believe that diversity can be important when it comes to movies.
Yeah.
So, just putting that first part out of the way right now. I'm not one of those people who are going to be all like, you know, white people don't see this movie. It's for black people only. No, that's ridiculous. Don't do that. But
I was wondering where you were going with that. But, yeah.
But like, this is a movie that can be important to black people, you know?
Well, yeah, definitely.
You know, like, speaking as a white person, which, if you follow my Twitter, you would know that's what I am. You know, we have a lot of movies that feature people that look like us, you know?
Yep. Yeah,
so,
to choose from.
Yeah, so I think that might be why, to white people, diversity doesn't really matter so much.
Yeah, because I don't know what it's like to not have someone to relate to.
You know,
guess.
we can see 9 out of 10 movies this year, and they're probably all going to be starring white people.
Most likely.
Now, you take a movie like Black Panther, for instance, and it's going to appeal to a small demographic that doesn't get that option.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound like, you know, preachy or condescending or nothing like that, you know. So, but I can see both sides of this argument. Now, yes, you don't necessarily need to look exactly like someone in a movie or TV show or whatever in order to relate to them, you know. But it is nice when that does happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
I mean, I can name a few characters that I don't look like at all, who I can say, you know, I feel like I've had some similar struggles to that in my life.
Yeah.
You know, but again, that's also coming with the added fact that a lot of people in movies and TV do have the same skin color as me. So, now that I pissed off both sides, let's get into the actual movie.
Okay.
So, what did you think of this?
Well, anyone who knows me knows that I do not really watch Marvel movies. I am not a superhero person, but I do think that it was entertaining. And I think it's really just the Avenger movies that I don't like. I don't know. When they all come together, it's just boring and crazy. But
and you gotta watch a whole bunch of other things in order to get what's going on.
I just don't want to do that. But by itself, Black Panther is a pretty good movie. It's, about this guy who's reclaiming his rightful place in the throne and his, journey doing that. It's pretty good. I'm not, it's alright.
Yeah. I when this movie came out back in 2018, I saw it with two friends of mine, Alex and Alex. Both named Alex, and they both actually dated each other at one point.
I was very confused when I first started dating you because you kept referring to Alex, who was gay, and turns out there's two of them, and
there's two gay
like
Alexes.
A plot twist in my life. There's two. Sorry, got to.
Anyways, I saw it with both of the Alexes. Both of these Alexes, by the way, were in my wedding party. They were both my groomsmen.
Yeah.
Great guys. I love them both.
I knew they were two different people by that point, so I was okay.
I would hope so. You met both of them several times.
Yeah. I'm just joking.
Anyways, so I saw this movie back in February 2018. And for whatever reason, I just absolutely fell in love with this movie, honestly.
It's good.
Like, I can understand why why some people don't like it. Like you said, Marvel movies aren't necessarily your thing all the time.
No, they're not my thing all the time.
And if you don't like it, that's fine.
It's something.
We all have different tastes.
Yeah,
it's okay. You're not racist for not liking the movie. It's okay. And that was a bit of a issue at the time, but nobody cares about it now. And funnily enough, this movie was the first comic book movie to ever be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Like, the first one ever. And
that is a fun fact.
I can't say I mean, on the one hand, that's really cool because, it's... I just think it's really neat that happened.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's still kind of weird because that's a superhero movie and it got that. Like, no disrespect meant at all. That's just still a weird thing to process.
It doesn't happen a lot. Yeah.
Same, only two comic book movies have ever been nominated for Best Picture. This one and Joker the next year.
Oh yeah.
And I thought that was weird too because again, it's like comic book movie. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
And I really like both of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Like, on the one hand, yeah, that's cool. But on the other hand, it's like, that's weird. That's a weird sentence. But,
yeah.
All right.
Do you know what movie won that year?
For 2018, it was a Green Book.
I didn't see that one.
Well, it was another movie that tackled the issue of racism. That everyone clowns on that one now.
It's not good?
Well, I think it's kind of...
Too cheesy.
I haven't actually seen the movie.
I haven't either, so I can't say. I was just wondering how it compared with Black Panther.
Like, at one point during the press interviews, Viggo Mortensen said the N-word.
Oh.
Like, hard R, probably.
Like, in real life or the movie?
Like, in real life.
Okay, I was confused.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he says the N-word in the movie, too. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But, like, his co-star, Mahershala Ali, said, nah, he's all right. He's not racist.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
And then next year, what won over Joker was Parasite.
I did like Parasite.
I haven't seen that. Like, my favorite movie of that year was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, though. So.
Yeah, that one was okay. I mean, yeah, I liked it, but it was long, I thought.
Anyways,
we're getting off topic.
Back to Black Panther. Yeah, Best Picture. Pretty surprising nomination, but still cool all the same.
Yeah.
It ended up winning a few awards. Costume design, art direction or something, which I think is sets and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, I know.
And original score. So
all right, yeah.
That's pretty cool. And so, yeah, this is just a very interesting story about a corner in the world that we don't really get to see in a major blockbuster movie.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you'll get stuff in like history biopics and stuff like of that, or just generally serious movies like Blood Diamond, Hotel Rwanda, Black Hawk Down, stuff like that. But in like a mainstream picture that freaking everyone is gonna see, this isn't really something you see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool to check this out.
Yeah. Um.
Drink break. Anyways, so I'm going to assume that you haven't read very many Black Panther comics.
I have read no comics. So
I've mostly read Black Panther when it comes to like crossover stuff like Avengers, comic stuff like that. I've read some of his like solo series stuff, but not a whole lot, and certainly not enough to say that I'm an expert.
yeah.
But I do know a few things here and there.
All right. Tell me those things, probably.
Well, for instance, in the comics, T'Challa is a bit more of a serious character.
Yeah.
He isn't quite as jokey, but he still can.
Yeah.
Like for instance, when he divorced, when at one point he was married to Storm from the X-Men.
Okay.
And something happened, I forgot, and he said he didn't want to be married to her anymore.
Oh.
So he straight up told her to her face, "Our marriage is annulled by order of the the person in charge of the priest of Wakanda." Or I'm paraphrasing, but then she says, "You're in charge of the Church of Wakanda. Please leave." Just
Yeah.
I probably butchered that all.
It's
all
alright.
that,
I get the idea.
But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shuri is she is very intelligent in the comics. She at one point becomes a Black Panther after T'Challa steps down.
Oh, do you think is she going to be the Black Panther in the next movie?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Probably.
Like
if it's in the comics, I'd say they might probably do that then.
like for instance, we see a woman in the trailer in a Black Panther suit. We see her use sonic-based weapons that she used in the first movie, and in Infinity War, and in Endgame. So I think it's pretty safe to say that it's Shuri in that suit. Or it could be Nakia. Who knows? I don't. I certainly don't. But I'm going to bet on Shuri.
Yeah. That's who I got my money on.
M'Baku in the comics he's an enemy to T'Challa, and well, like I said before, his name in the comics is Man-Ape. At one point, he does wear like a gorilla mask during the ritual combat scene, but that's the extent of the Man-Ape persona we get.
Yeah.
Which probably for the best, if I had to guess. Claw is a more prominent antagonist in the comics.
Yeah, you kind of talked about that a little bit already.
Yeah, he's straight up dead.
He did.
He did.
He did.
Killmonger, I don't think he and T'Challa are cousins in the comics.
Oh.
Also in the comics, at one point he has like these pet leopards that like are like his sidekicks or whatever.
Nice.
Or that may have just been from the Silver Age. I'm not sure.
I do not know what that means.
But
so.
Basically, the Silver Age was like
an age of comics.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Think like 60s, 70s.
All right.
Think 60s Batman.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, my favorite Batman.
Yeah. Okay. And there's another cameo in this movie that, of course, ties it to the wider MCU. That being Bucky Barnes. He appears in one of the post-credits scenes, recuperating in Wakanda. Since in Civil War he was Steve took him to Wakanda to get his stuff figured out. And he's doing okay. He's doing fine. We later see in Falcon and the Winter Soldier that he breaks his brainwashing completely, and he's completely cured. So that was nice.
Sure, yeah.
And then in the next movie, in Infinity War, he gets a new vibranium arm.
Yep.
So he can have two arms again.
Yeah. 2 arms, pretty good to have.
Yeah. I don't want to have just one arm. I just want I want two arms.
I want both of them, yeah. All right.
So, Who was your favorite character in this movie?
With my favorite character, there are some good characters. I will say that. They're all pretty well developed and strong. But I like Shuri, the little sister, right?
Yeah.
I like her because she is smart and cool and a young girl.
Yeah.
And it's just nice to see her in a. Yeah, she's just cool. What else can I say?
Yeah, she's pretty neat.
Yeah.
She's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I really like T'Challa. I really
Yeah.
like Killmonger. I really like Nakia.
Yeah.
It's just, honestly, I can't choose any one of them. Well, first of all, they're all played absolutely perfectly by
Yeah.
their respective actors.
Yeah, they're really good.
You know, we've already said how much Chadwick Boseman was perfect for the role, so
Yeah.
we're not going to belabor the point too much. But
yeah.
he was great. He was to T'Challa what Robert Downey Jr. was to Iron Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just right man for the job at the right time, and he actually got this role because Kevin Feige and the other guys at Disney really liked him in the movie 42, where he played Jackie Robinson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. He was good in that too. Actually, funny story is back in August, I tried to do sort of like.
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm hiccuping over here. I'm so sorry.
I tried to do like a Chadwick Boseman tribute thing because it had been 2 years since he died.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do 42, Black Panther, Civil War, What If, Get On Up, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, The Five Bloods. You know, some of his most well known and his last roles. That never happened, as you see.
Yeah. Never got around to watching them.
Yeah. See, the problem is I'm lazy, and at the time my job was a bit more strenuous.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just couldn't
Didn't have so much time.
Yeah, just wasn't able to do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, will we do that all at some point?
Maybe.
Probably not. Or maybe.
not.
I don't know. We're already
I have
doing
not
Black
seen-
Panther.
Yeah. I've not seen a lot of his movies, honestly. So, I'd have to watch a lot.
Anyways, moving on to other people.
Yeah.
But point is, Chadwick Boseman was great in this movie, and
Can't be replaced.
no, unfortunate that he passed,
Mm-hmm.
and that's that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It is unfortunate.
So, Lupita Nyong'o as Nakia. Now, Alex and I actually surprised our friend Kennedy about her. Kennedy.
How so?
Well,
Sorry, you're probably about to explain. Aren't
I was
you?
about to, yeah. Kennedy. They thought that they didn't know that that Lupita Nyong'o was Kenyan and Mexican. Like her dad is Kenyan and her mom is Mexican. So for some reason that really surprised Kennedy. Most likely, I'm just remembering things wrong and I'm just being dumb.
Yeah, most likely.
That's yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't say.
So, yeah, that. To be honest, that was kind of a neat thing to find out. I was like, oh, that's cool. You're both of those things. That sounds weird. That's gonna sound bad out of context.
Yeah.
Oh God, I gotta.
Both of those things.
Jeez, what's wrong with
I
me?
don't know.
Okay.
It's
Anyway,
alright.
yeah.
I knew what you meant.
Lupita Nyong'o's probably never gonna see this.
And it's okay. You're Mexican, so.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I get that too. Like people say, you know, white Mexican. You're both of those things.
yeah.
And then moving on, we have Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger, and honestly, he's pretty great in this
Oh
role.
yeah. He's a good actor.
But then again, Michael B. Jordan is pretty great in
Whatever he does.
pretty much everything he does, even Fan Stick. Even though that movie was crap, he was still the best part in it. And people were upset because they cast a black guy as Johnny Storm. Honey, that was the least of that movie's problem.
Yeah, that movie had lots of problems.
Like, even if Johnny Storm was, a white guy with, blonde hair and blue eyes, the movie would still be crap.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was great in this role. He later returned for What If for a few episodes as Killmonger. A few episodes here and there. One where Killmonger saves Tony Stark from getting blown up in Afghanistan. Another one where same character basically, but y'all have seen What If. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I haven't.
She doesn't know what I'm talking about.
No. I just can't. I'm sorry. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I just cannot sit and watch Marvel movies. I'm so sorry.
So, what was your favorite part? What was your favorite part in this movie?
I'm thinking. Maybe the ending where they're all. I think. Not quite the ending, but when they decide to rise up against Michael B. Jordan.
Killmonger.
Killmonger. And, they start fighting each other. And, and that. All those shenanigans. Pretty fun.
All those shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's really hard. I really liked the car chase in South Korea. I really liked I really liked Killmonger's introduction. I really liked the ritual combat scene. There's too many to choose. Just go watch this movie.
Go watch it.
What am I talking about? You probably
Most
have
likely
seen
you
it.
have watched it.
So,
unless you're me, or similar to me.
Yeah. So, what do you think we can expect from Black Panther: Wakanda Forever?
Like I said, I think Shuri's gonna be the new Black Panther. And that's about it. I don't know what else to expect.
Well, we can also expect Namor to show up because
I don't know who that is.
We've seen him in all the trailers. He's the guy in
the wing feet.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. Hermes looking guy.
Yeah. Namor in the comics is a huge jerk.
So he's probably gonna be the bad guy.
Oh yeah, he is.
Okay.
But like in the comics, he can be a good guy or a bad guy, all within the same page.
Oh.
Yeah, he's.
So.
Think of Black Adam, but less cool.
All right.
Basically.
Got it.
Or think of Aquaman, but less cool.
Less cool than Aquaman?
You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth right now. Aquaman is cool.
Okay.
Actually, Namor came first. He really did.
Okay, I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, Namor came first, but Aquaman is still the cooler one. I mean, it happens though.
We'll see.
DC had a Captain America looking fellow a little bit before Captain America, but who remembers who that
so this
guy
guy
did?
has water powers?
Well, he's basically Aquaman. Yeah.
Oh, but he's got wings on his feet. I thought he had air powers.
Look.
It makes no sense.
Comics are weird.
Yeah, I can tell you that.
Basically, Namor's whole thing is he's the three-way hybrid between mutant, Atlantean, and human.
Okay.
Yeah. The winged feet are his mutation.
Okay.
So he can fly with that.
Yeah. All right. I'll try to. Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Do you smell what I'm stepping in?
Sure. I'll know more once I watch the movie.
Dude, you just had an aneurysm about Namor's winged feet.
Well, yeah. Since he's got wings, I just expected him to have the power of air.
Did you not see him in the water at all in the trailers?
Well, yeah, but the ocean is everywhere, so, I just expected water. I don't know any of these characters, Tyler. You can't expect me to know anything.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know things.
Oh, God, I love you.
Thank you. I love you, too. I'm sorry that I don't know. That's what you should expect, though. Wings on the feet, power of air.
He does have that.
So he's got the power of air?
He can fly. That's.
Well, can he shoot air?
No. Oh, God.
Okay.
No, he can't shoot air unless you count farting shooting air.
I can do that.
I know.
I got the power of air then. Call me the last airbender. Alright, so I now know who Namor is, right?
Yeah.
Namor.
He's a huge nerd, and we don't like him.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind when we watch the movie.
Unless he's
this
actually
weekend,
cool
possibly.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe he
we'll
will
see.
be.
Maybe. See you next time, guys.
Later.
Later.
It's a third world country. Textiles, shepherds, cool outfits, all front. Explore.